Good afternoon. How are you? I'm also good. Thanks for asking. I think I talked with you before, right? Okay, can you hear me right now? Okay, I told you, I think I talked with you before, right? Okay, no issue. Which part are you in India? Which part are you in India? Okay, you are from Mumbai, Maharashtra. Okay, so nice. Are you student or working? Are you student or are you working? Okay, what kind of job do you want to find? Okay, 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 fine. You are a good speaker, fluent speaker. You want to polish your fluency. That's why you are using this platform, right? How long have you been using this platform? Okay, and how much time do you invest your time with language? Okay, okay. Only minutes because you are a premium user. You get lots of time to interact with Colonna, right? And why you use only 30 minutes per day? Okay, do you, okay. Okay. You got a subscription today, right? Okay, that's right because you are a good speaker. If you interact with, if you talk with so many people, definitely you become a fluent or like a native speaker. Okay. 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 Fine. Yes, I got your point. Everyone make mistake. We are language learner. We are English is not our mother tongue, right? Then if definitely everyone make mistake. It is doesn't matter. But if you have good fluency and if you have good knowledge about language, then definitely you can interact with anyone and you can get also job easily, right? That's why we should increase our fluency and build our confidence because we want to be fluent speaker, right? Then it is only language always requires only determination, devotion, dedication, consistency, motivation, habit, right? If you do regularly and if you focus language regularly, then definitely you become a good speaker. Good speaker. No, it is a not suggestion everyone know. You also know because you are a language learner, right? Then if you invest proper time with language, definitely anyone can they speak, anyone can they learn language. It is a learnable skill. Anyone can speak, anyone can learn, right? Illiterate people, even you see, they can speak good English, right? They cannot read and write. They can speak fluently apart from well-educated people, right? But we well-educated people, we always think when I will speak better English, and we don't want to interact with many people, right? We speak perfectly. After that, I will interact with other people. But that time never come. in front of us, right? We have to practice with anyone and we have to create English speaking atmosphere surrounding us, right? And language take takes core skill, reading, writing, listening, and speaking, right? If anyone do regularly, daily, half an hour, then definitely within 6 months, anyone can speak better English. Accent is different, but anyone can get their fluency and confidence. When interact with others, they can speak fluent, right? Yeah, then that's why means if we focus consistency, if you think today you interact with one person and 5 days we don't talk with anyone, then you may lose your fluency and confidence simultaneously, right? We have anyone also, and we have to practice also self practice, right? People they don't know how to do self practice. Self practice means you can do writing, right? You can read, you can listen. We can do it listening, reading, and writing. Or practice, we need one person, right? Language partner. Then we interact with them and we talk with them. But we can do reading, writing, and listening. But we cannot do. We don't like maximum people who don't like reading and writing, right? That's why they struggling to speak good English. That is a real. I think are you using your phone while interact with me? Okay, okay, no issue. Then I heard some sound. I think it is a network issue. Maybe I don't know. Making noise. Yeah, that's why it's okay. But we are means practicing here means then if we face any kind of network issue, then we try to means stay in a network place, right? Maybe network issue inside the platform. Maybe I'm from Odisha. Yeah, I'm from Odisha and I want to enhance my English speaking. That's why I'm using this platform. And everyone is using this platform because they want to enhance their English speaking. They don't have atmosphere to interact with anyone 24 hours in English, right? And they don't have language partner. We are struggling to get a good language partner. That's why we depend in this kind of platform. I don't know your native language, you don't know my native language. Then we have to speak in English while communicating each other, right? That's why because we cannot tell our friends or anyone, I want to practice English language with you. And if I make mistake, you correct my mistake and you listen carefully half an hour. Then your friend or your relative doesn't have time to listen your word carefully half an hour, right? Then we cannot trust anyone. We come online in this kind of platform and we interact with language learner and we practice with them it better for us. We get our fluency also, we build our confidence, and if it means language, then we have to practice regularly, right? If you talk for 20 minutes, then definitely you become a fluent speaker. I know you fluent speaker, but if you want to speak like a native speaker, then you can speak like a native speaker. But we have to follow some kind of tips, right? Reading, writing, listening, speaking. It has a core skill. We have to do regularly, not like a book reading, like a subject reading. If you like any kind of articles, you can read, you can enhance your English speaking. If you don't like writing on the copy, then you have to chat with anyone through WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram, right? Then it is better. Anyone can they enhance their language. At least they correct their sentence, right? And they get also, and they write a correct grammar. With whom you chatting, they can correct your mistake. Then we can learn from our mistake, right? We can learn from our mistake. While interacting with others, if you evaluate their mistake, if you figure out their mistake, then you consider yourself you are going to right track, right? Because if you interact with someone, if you can't figure out their mistake, where they make mistake, then little bit it is a lack of observation, right? Because to practice all kind of person, beginner also, advanced learner also, fluent speaker also, because we evaluate ourselves. If you interact with beginner, definitely you figure out their mistake, where they make mistake grammatically, or their sentence structure, or they are then can't use vocabulary in their sentences, right? While interact, we can evaluate, then we can consider, okay, I get their wrong sentence and I figure out their sentence making, and they can't use strong vocabulary in their sentence, then you consider you are going to right track. And if you interact with fluent speaker, that's when we build our confidence, right? Because always we who speak better English in front of us, that's when we underestimate our confidence and we lose our confidence in front of that person. We always think, okay, that person is a fluent speaker. How can I interact that person? If I make mistake, what about me? Right? We always think this kind of. Then we overcome our language phobia inside our means inside ourselves, and we get confidence while interact with fluent speaker. If you interact fluent speaker, and if we never correct our mistake, it's okay, but we increase our confidence, we build our confidence, right? It is also required. It is also required. If you are good speaker and with whom you interact, that person is a fluent speaker and professional person, that's when little bit we underestimate our confidence and belief, right? We always think, how can I interact that well educated person? He's a good speaker and she's a fluent speaker, and we always inner side generate a language phobia, right? Then we should interact with all kind of person. Beginner also, we should not underestimate also them, because while interact with them we figure out their mistake, right? Because we evaluate our English. If you can't figure out their mistake, then how can you evaluate your English, where you make mistake and how you speak with anyone, right? That's why it's also required, we have to interact. Sometimes what happen, fluent speaker, they don't want to interact with beginner, right? Because they think, if I practice with beginner, I lose my fluency and confidence. They always think this kind of. But I never think, if I interact with anyone, I want to talk with that person, I evaluate my English and I observe myself, where they how to make sentences and which technique they take to enhance their language. I always ask them and observe them and try to implement their technique and formula while my learning journey, right? Even though you see people, they join so many language institute, right? And after that they can't get their fluency, they make mistake, they can't crack their job. Then after that they use in this kind of platform to practice with language learner, right? If you go to coaching and language institute, you get a precise time. Outside of classroom you cannot interact with your language tutor and trainer, right? Because they never give chance to interact with them. Always they have a precise time, they have a schedule what time you can interact. But language always take 20% theory and 20% classroom teaching and 80% required outside of classroom. Right now you interact with whole people, right? But not only always teacher and tutor, that is a good, I'm not telling that is. If you want to proficient in English language, then you should take and you join any language institute and take advice from them, and they guide you properly how to enhance your English speaking, how to build your confidence, how to increase your vocabulary, right? It is a required. But if you don't do hard work, how can you improve your language, right? Teacher, guider, mentor, they always guide you, they give you technique and formula, but that technique you have to implement through your learning journey. Then you get your fluency and build your confidence, right? Then outside of classroom, we interact with so many new person and new language learner, then we learn from them and we get also fluency, and simultaneously we build our confidence. That's why language is just like a swimming and driving. It doesn't require any degree, percentage, any score. Anyone can learn, anyone can speak better English if they do hard work. Hard work means not a physical, you have to uh, implement your smart work inside, right, while interact with others. Or if you watch any YouTube video, how they speak, how they make English sound, and how their modulation, right, they take pause, they speak like a different way. If you interact with your friends, then you have to speak non professional way, right? If you interact with high professional people, or if you interact with your professor lecture and any HOD, that's when you have to speak professional way. That's why we have to learn so many communication. We have to learn how to interact with stranger, we have to learn how to interact with professional people, we have to learn how to interact with friends, we have to learn how to interact with others, right? Then we have to learn so many things. Right now we are stranger, I don't know you personally, you don't know me, but because of English language we interact each other, right? We can share our thought in front of each other. That's why we have to learn so many things. Sometimes what happened, if I meet any physical person stranger, I don't want to interact that person, right? And I always feel uncomfort. How can I interact that person I don't know, right? That's why illiterate people, that's why they always interact with others. That's why they become a fluent speaker. And if you want to learn how to driving, then you have to sit on the driver's seat. If you want to learn how to swimming, then you have to learn, you have to jump into the pond, right? Then that's why language is just like a swimming and driving. Illiterate people, that's why they can speak better English, even though you see beggars, street vendors, and you can say tourist guider, they don't have qualification on their hands, right? They five standard, two standard, even though they never complete their eight standard also, right? But they become a fluent speaker. That's why they take two pillars, right, listening and speaking, because they got a atmosphere. They always interact with other stranger, they always interact with different country people. That's why they got, right. Right. It is the atmosphere. That's why we create English speaking atmosphere. Right. Because if you interact with your sibling, if you interact with your family members, how many time you interact, how are you? You can't tell your friend, family members, and you can't interact with your sibling, right? But if we interact with different state people, language learner, then we want to know their personal life, professional life, their food, their culture, their how do they learn language, why they want to learn language. We know about so many things and we want to know that person, right? Then we get enthusiastic to talk with that person. That's why enthusiastic also required to means increase our fluency or increase any language, right? Then that is a reason illiterate people, beggars, they can speak better English. Delhi, Mumbai beggars, you see your place, right? They are good speaker because they never worried about making mistake. They never think. But well-educated people, they always think, if I make mistake, what will people think about me, right? That's why we always, if I make mistake, people what they think about me, they don't lose their dignity, they don't lose your self-esteem. They always interact with someone, then I speak better English. Yeah, that's why we are here. And you tell me, did you finish your lunch? Okay. Yes, I had my lunch. Right now I got a time. That's why let's see I practice with the language learner because you know it is required. And yesterday I didn't get time to practice with anyone. Then today I got time. Then I thought let's see and thank God you listen carefully because you are a great listener and you are also good speaker and definitely you want to speak like a native speaker, then definitely you can speak like them and you can grow your professional and personal life and may God bless you where you want to reach, you reach your destination. Yeah, it was nice conversation with you. Thank you. Yes, definitely, definitely. Thank you.